Hey guys, welcome to the Cookie Chalet. If you're wondering why all the Canadian stores now have all of the booster bundles at $69.99, which is 6 packs, which means they're looking for like, what, $12 a pack now. Most stores across Canada, if you're wondering why, it's because of restock prices. So everybody already sold most of their Phantasmal Flames boxes, booster bundles, sleeves, etc. It was a busy weekend. And what happened now is everyone's getting their restocks. So they're getting a phone call from distro saying, "We do have restocks, of course." Where did this product come from? We have restocks. The new booster bundle price is 65 Canadian. So everyone is saying, yes, yes, I'll take it. Despite, I think, the prices, like MSRP on a Canadian booster bundle is like $34.99. The allocation price is $24, but the restock price is $65. So to restock, it's 3 times more expensive. That's why you're seeing stores now charging $69.99. Now, why didn't stores charge $34.99 when they opened, when Phantasmal first arrived? It's because of this problem that exists. So I need to have Phantasmal Flames for the next 2 months until the next English set drops, which is the Dragonite set, right? The Dragonite set. It's going to be a fun one. We know that people are going to want packs through Christmas, and we know that there's going to be very little to buy at distribution for the next little while. There's going to be some new products coming. I think in a week or 2 weeks, we're going to have like tins. There's going to be Pokeball tins. There's going to be lunch tins. That's excellent. But concentrated packs, booster bundles. Booster boxes are gone. No one has booster boxes, booster bundles. So we reordered. We figured we're going to need about 1 to 2 cases more of booster bundles to make it to February. Now, if you look at the price of the allocation, $24, the price, I got about 25 booster bundles. If you look at the restock price, 65. So I need to order 2 cases to make it till December, really. So my average price for booster bundles in Canada is about 54 Canadian dollars, which means charging MSRP is pretty much impossible for stores. Now, for some reason, big box stores don't have the same problem that we do. Their stock is always flowing, and this is why currently, if you need concentrated packs, if you need a reliable source of Pokemon to enjoy, it's entertainment, right? Go to your local stores, buy them there. But if you're hunting, if you need to be savvy with your dollar, you're going to have to hunt the Walmarts with the rest of the scalpers. Now, what's the difference between a store that has the same price as the scalpers? A market. What's the difference? I was joking around with some of my mods, my Facebook group. It's really about ethically sourced products. Um, so you don't really care that I paid $65 a booster bundle, but I didn't go to Walmart and I didn't buy it so that no one else can. I did not scalp in that essence, but I'm stuck charging market because if I'm going to have product, I can't charge any less. I can't lose money on every single pack I sell. I can lose a little bit, If someone's trading in something, I can give them a deal. Like there's value in trades, there's value in singles, but that's the truth. That's why you're seeing booster bundles in Canada now $69.99 because the restock price is 65 Canadian. Now some stores are bigger and probably got a much larger allocation, and they're probably riding the wave of having a good allocation and the market being high. But most small stores, they're not getting much product at allocation. We keep getting less and less. That's the nature of it. My calculations, I do need about 2 to 3 cases of booster bundles to make it to the next release, and as a result, I'm buying at 65, and I'm actually selling, I think, for 69, the same as everybody else. So that's why everybody's stuck. It's not stores colluding, it's the restock prices. And if you're going to stock your shelves, you have to pay them from distro. Unless you start buying from the scalpers themselves, or if you're one of those stores that actually goes into Walmart and clears them out, which you got to know why. That's why they do it. It's because their restock prices are not even close to MSRP in this market. And I don't think it's the right thing to do, but I know why people do it. Now, I've been on a break for the Poker Chalet. I've been keeping the business alive, of course, but I haven't done any videos, which is because of fatigue. There's a certain amount of really negative feelings I've had towards this market, and a lot of stores I know are hoping this ends soon. The fact is, it was about the same when the market was low, and I would rather get people packs at a 10% margin on a low price than a 10% margin on a really high price. And that's what most stores really go for with Pokemon. It's not a margin-based business. It is an entertainment. It's an entertainment business. It's about putting your time into something you enjoy doing, which is, for me, side quests. I got a side quest. I need to go through my bulk and find as many Tantamouses as possible. Because a new collector who unfortunately spent $65 a booster bundle asked me for as many Tandemouses as I could get her. And, or him, I'm fine doing the side quest. That's part of why I like having this business is there's little things you can do. Now, you don't always have time for the side quests, but when you do, it makes sense. And today was a good day because I didn't have any orders to pack when I woke up. So there you have it. The market sucks. We're overpaying. I really want you guys to know that stores don't intend to charge market. They don't intend to charge scalper prices. And honestly, it's better off. You're actually better off buying from the scalpers because the scalpers are paying, MSRP. And that's a sad state, but that's what we're in. A lot of YouTubers will say, don't pay the scalper prices, don't buy from scalpers. And the sentiment is good. But the fact is, if you want something, if you want product, if you want to buy rip packs, which, people do. People want that entertainment. They want that excitement. You either don't do it or you overpay at stores. And I'm telling you, it's overpayment, not because of the store's fault, but because of the market's fault. Or you buy from Facebook Marketplace. You buy from the scalpers. And that's where we certainly are. Now, you can go ahead and support your stores, but I'll tell you the truth, most people don't. Most people are chasing the cheapest product, which is in itself entertainment, right? It's part of the Pokemon hobby is finding the best deal. And I don't blame people if they've been a loyal customer while my prices were low and then they stop buying when I'm stuck with higher prices. I understand completely. I hope they come back when the low times return. I hope they come back. If I could sell for low, I would. I tell people, I'll even show them, hey, here's the invoice. I'm paying 65. I'm charging you 65. Please pay cash so I don't lose too much in the transaction fees. Stuff like that. Anyway, that's the situation we are currently in. It's rough, but it's as it is. Now, if you were here because you're interested in my pursuit of Komiya cards, the pursuit is continuing, but it's at a much slower pace. I haven't been able to get to a show lately. And I think there might be one coming up this Sunday or maybe the week after Sunday. I really want to spend some 3 or 4 hours just being entertained. Hunting. As part of the Pokemon hobby is the hunt, is the entertainment. And I hope I get out there and I hope I find some more Kamiyas. I picked up a few from friends. So I reached out I saw some people having claim sales on Kamiya cards and I picked up a few on claim sales. You pay market on claim sales sometimes, especially if you want the card. And if it's a friend, if it's someone you've dealt with before, and it's a pursuit of your interest, a pursuit of your collection goal, people don't mind paying market. It's now I get it why. So we charge TCG player market on the Poker Chalet. I understand people buying, and I actually understand it's the fact that I could go out and hit eBay and buy 100 Komiyas, spend a bunch of money. But that's not what collecting is about. It's about hunting. And I will eventually hunt on the webs. I will eventually get there for my collecting goals. But what you got to understand is that there's a whole breadth of things. And if you're a collector and you're a basement dweller like me, you don't like social interaction. It's difficult. Sometimes an online store is good. Sometimes it meets the need. But I encourage you to go out and push boundaries sometimes. Most of the collector shows are safe spaces. I know that there is a lot of vendor boys out there now who are only about the almighty dollar and have trouble pronouncing Tyrannosaurus. You know, they're selling Tyrannotars. There's there's that trouble, right? There's that problem in the markets. There's a lot of people just out it for the money. You can pick up on it pretty quickly. That's why last time I went to a kids table and just spent the whole time just finding Comillas and they're out of their bulk. I hope to find more. I'm gonna pursue more, and then I'm gonna start to see if I have to go out beyond my local market to try to find more Camillas. So right now I focused on friends and shows. Eventually I will get to eBay and other card stores, and after that I'm gonna go to Japan. And I'm gonna see if I can find some Camillas in Japan. Anything to fill the gaps in the binder that I have by there. And it feels like a big task, and it will be. But it's the activity that's the entertainment. It's not the end goal. That's a lot of people that don't understand that. When you're thinking about Pokemon, when you're thinking about card collecting, you're not paying for the cardboard, right? You are, but you're not. That's not the end goal. When you were watching these people and whatnot rip and ship, people aren't ripping those packs to get the cardboard. They're ripping the packs to be entertained. They're ripping the packs for excitement and for disappointment. And a lot of people talk about how rip and ships don't exist or shouldn't exist, how you should open your own packs, how these things that people are doing for entertainment, they're disregarding them. They're not making it clear that they're not understanding that it's the process. It's everything that's happening. That's what's important about Pokemon. That's why people enjoy doing it. Now, it's hard because prices are nutty right now. It's hard. But there's still a lot of things you can do to enjoy the hobby, and I recommend you do them. And oh yeah, boys, it's not even just buy singles. It's about just doing a pursuit and judging what the right thing to do is. And waiting. It's gotta end soon. It's gotta end soon. I mean, we're coming up to the 30th in like what, 5 months, 6 months. I'm sure it'll end after that, right? So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you next time.